And you know what them love say? What the elder generation love say? You can deadlift the money anyway, so might as well eat it. Me hate that saying they. No, they always say that me hate it. I'm like, but if I eat it, I have no what. You can leave some for me, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
As a child of a parent.
We all children of
Singular.
parents.
No,
No,
she said
no.
and then singular.
A parent, only one parent. I have to worry about her future because I don't know how long I have with her. I mean, you have to think about yourself in the sense that you don't know how long you have on earth. So what will happen to them if you go before they do? You have to set up a plan for yourself and them. If they didn't set up a plan for themselves. So, how that work out?
Okay, alright. We're gonna work with the worst case scenario first, and then I'll try to bring some sunshine in in the other argument.
You wanna know the honest truth, Danny?
What?
You really can't set up anything for them until you sort yourself out. Like,
No.
I've learned that the funny thing, I when I was doing I think my last year at university, I had a conversation with because I was doing teaching practice, which of course Elle would understand that the need for that to finish off certain things. It was between the teacher who was helping me and my head of department because she came to do an assessment, and it ended up that they gave me advice because I told them that once I'm finished, I go back to my home and help my mom and everything. They told me and gave me advice that I should make sure that I sort of myself first before I even take on something like that.
yeah.
I never understood it at that time, but it's when the years pass by that I realized that I see now why they said that. But the good thing about me is that I was able to kind of play a balancing act. I was able to sort out myself while doing what I could for my family. Still difficult even to today. Today, my tongue's not working properly. Wow. Even today, but still, it's you will actually help your family a lot quicker and better if you actually prep yourself. Ideally first.
Well, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, that's great. That's all great for you, but really and truly, what I'm seeing and what I understand from all my research is that to help our family.
You did research?
Yeah, of course I did research. I researched everything. I researched a lot about money and finance. My ultimate goal.
Okay. I thought you meant you researched the question. I'm like, wait, what?
Research what?
I thought you meant research the question.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, researching and finance, I realized that I need to sort out myself, get myself at a financial point before I can able focus on taking care of my family, right? And I know it sucks for them because they ask me several times, them see me doing stuff and realize that, well, they think that I'm stable, right? I'm getting there, but I'm not right there yet. And they ask, why can't I, help? Why can't I help?
Both be broke. That's what I have to tell myself. We can't both be broke.
And I've told them the honest truth. After I pay my bills and sort out myself, after I pay my bills, put in savings, put in investment, there's nothing left to give you. And I know it sounds harsh to them, but that's the honest truth. Because I can't afford to not invest in myself and give to you, and then later down the line, both of we broke and destitute. So it's better if I sort out myself now. You'll be a little bit hungry. I'm not going to let you starve, but you'll be a little bit hungry right now. I know it doesn't sound right, but that's the harsh truth. You will be a little bit hungry right now, and tomorrow we can feast. That's how I see it, and they understand. Because they know my personality, they understand what I'm trying to do, so they don't really question it. So they just continue to bounce in the meantime.
My issue is for the people who don't understand. And I get it. With your family, they're more along the educated mass, so they understand the meaning of delayed gratification. Other persons might not be so fortunate to understand that. So I'm here thinking that it's all good and well in your case, but in other cases, persons who invest in their children, who send them through school, they're expecting as soon as they finish university, you can help us out. And
Maybe they should invest in themselves first.
hold on. Some of them don't have that money. They can't. Them already established in them head. Me have $500. My people need money for go. Need food need for buy, and the people need lunch money or whatever.
They don't have kids so early.
You cannot tell people they cannot have kids early. Who are you?
Yeah, but if them can, if them have to choose-
But then again, it gone bad. If you look now, you can't tell them to have kids. You can't do as much. What you call it? Parenthood, planned parenthood. Kids are still being born in poor households.
sterilize them.
Yeah, you alone ain't got them foolishness there. I mean, one day when people start shoot you and kill you for all them works.
Yeah,
But you have to give props to parents and realize that all right, I have to make the sacrifice for my child. Nothing is wrong with that. My problem is when the child reaches somewhere now, the child under a lot of pressure. You have to make a life for yourself, but at the same time, you have to help out those who help you. So, what advice would you give those people, those young people who are at that? Because the truth is, it used to be when you're 40, you have to take care of your parents. But if you're looking at a developing country like in Jamaica right now, you have a good amount of persons who just reach university or are leaving university that now have to shoulder the responsibility of taking care of their households. What do you tell them? Just let focus on yourself and forget them. I mean,
Yes.
them send you through school. So, but you just have to do you. Now, I understand as a young person that, okay, you need to focus on building your life. But at the same time, it's still going to take a toll on you to realize that they're suffering right now. And part of their suffering is because they probably sacrificed for you when you're younger.
This is probably where I said that what I do is that intricate balancing act. I keep enough to improve myself while at the same time helping my family. But here's the thing with me. And it's not because of a case where my family doesn't understand, but I make it known and I put it in practice with them. Everybody in my family has a role that they need to play ideally financially to help, whether they like to or not. Because the end game, the end goal is that we actually have it already. The family land is there, one. Infrastructure as in the whole garden building is there, two. And I've done my part, my sister has done her part, my mother has done her part. The rest remains on the remainder of the family members to do their part, which they're actively engaged in now, because they know at the end of the day, if they don't do their part, they have no part. If you get what I'm saying. And it comes to a point where you realize that you won't like it, but you'll probably have to play the, I don't want to use the word dictator, but you have to push the agenda so that they get it. Because they'll be like, oh, we can. You remember of a t-shirt I saw one time. You know that meme when my guy from Even Stevens, like, just do it.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, Jamaicans have the same idea, but instead of just do it, they're like, just
Can't-
do it later.
Remind you of anyone else?
Nope.
Yeah, Jamaicans be like, just do it, and then later, like, no, do it, no, work towards it, no. So I'm one of the persons in my family that has to push towards that. I'm telling you,
And that's,
it is an important. But again, looking from an individual standpoint, it's for me to say that. But as Leo said, Elle said, Danny worries about how she can help with her family. I don't think we answered her question properly because she literally heard either leave her, don't leave her. There's nothing decisive yet into her question. But ideally, there's no universe. Because I can look here and say, all right, Gio is on point because he's on point. He does his research, he's very critical, he's very logical, he's got it going on. And then on the empathetic side, no, you know that, I'll say it's very true. You just can't be that dismissive of other scenarios and other reasons as to why people are in the situation they are. It's very unique, and you have to look at it very carefully. trying to help Danny answer her question. You can actually do a twofold. So, Leo is correct. You do need to improve yourself going forward. That is literally the only way. If you're her saving grace, that is it. The progress has to start with you. She's probably at the age where she can only do what she knows right now. So there's no advancing her. Or if anything else, she doesn't see the need or maybe the will or drive to go and learn a new skill or anything like that. So the drive then starts with you.
Right?
Huh?
You're talking about the parents, right?
Yeah, the parent. Not you. I'm not talking about that. You know, you will have drive. I'm talking about your mom.
Okay.
But on the other side, you have to think about what Elle is saying. While you're building yourself, that doesn't mean you completely shut off all needs of help. But you must not give too much. Again, it's something I learned through the years. And I've found that balance. And you know, in life, you have to find that balance. It's just like training. You don't use your muscles at that level all the time. You have to give them time to rest. That's how they really grow. You know, when oxygen pours through your veins and fills up your muscle tissue and everything, it gives it time to properly grow and mature and just properly form. That's how proper sculpting is done. It's the same way with helping your family. You build yourself up, you take your time, you do what you need to do. Then once you've done that, at the intervals where you can help, even if it's minuscule, you do that, but you don't overdo it. If you have $50,000 in your hand, and you know you can do with only $1,000, there's nothing wrong, pride-wise, just give you. Say, Mom, hold on to that $1,000. Still have your 49, and then next day comes in, probably you turn it to 99, who knows? There has to be a balance. There's not just a one size fits all. There's to find a balance and an intricate, ideal, focused answer for each and every person. That's just it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
What else?
Yeah, I'm here thinking now from we've been taking it from the young people's standpoint. I'm thinking of
You want to ask the old people?
huh?
You
Sorry?
want to ask the old people?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Continue.
No, I'm thinking of the older generation now. No, the quote
Parents or those who are
parents
taking care of
no. So right now, you Danny is our family saving grace. What about those? But then again, I guess they painted
You know
their
what sorry not to cut you. You know what I realized though?
what?
I'm thinking that most of our parents didn't expect to live this long.
Really?
No, I honestly think so. I think a lot of our parents didn't. Okay.
I think they just live day by day would be the correct term than to say that live long.
More likely.
Yeah, you just live the day as it comes.
I've heard my mom recall what she used to do when she was younger, or when she used to work and when she had money. I'm like, so what happened? No,
Brother.
even when she had kids.
Brother, don't even bring that up.
I'm like, even when after I happened, she still had money. I'm like, what happened?
Brother, don't even bring that up. I can tell a story for days. I've lost money.
Even when I done maxed out. No, seriously, even when I done maxed out all the money and expenses, everything I was putting, I'm like, where did all the money go? It doesn't make any sense.
You know,
I'm talking about, I've added school fees, I've added transportation, I eat like a beast, so I've added food, so I'm like, what happened to the money?
you know what them love say? What the elder generation love say? You can deadlift the money anyway, so might as well eat it. Me hate that saying they. No, they always say that me hate it. I'm like, but if you eat it, I have no what. You can leave some for me, you know. And it's frustrating because they don't see it like that.
You don't even need to leave first. Leave it for yourself. That
Yeah.
way we have our money. We don't need it. Because I'm just really amazed.
Speak for yourself.
It depends on the actual individual, the situation. It's very picky. But there are too many people who literally, I believe, did not expect to live this long. They thought they would die when they were 50, but they don't realize that because of the wonders, I say it again, wonders of modern medicine.
I agree with you with not knowing that you live so long, but I'm still on the fact that they think you just live day by day. I mean,
Oh my
you don't
God.
plan ahead. You're just like,
But why do you think that is, the one?
I think the reason is after a while, life just happens to them. Like it becomes so unfortunate for them that them just give up and decide say, well, maybe dead anyway. Because from the moment you're born, you start dying. It's like them basically I think so. Well, we all have to dead at one point. So it's for tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're not gonna dead no. But you might. Let me change
But I'm not doing that. Suppose what explosion happen right now.
Wait,
Danny, what are you talking about?
Let me rephrase that. Maybe. Okay, no. You're not gonna dead. No. You don't know if you're gonna die. No. Basically, what Danny was saying is that they live with the mentality that all of us are gonna dead one day, so might as well live, enjoy life. But I mean, you don't know when you're gonna die, so you should make sure that for how long you live, you're okay. And if you somehow get blessed with another 10 years you did not expect, you should be okay. Okay, I'm just saying. You think that, I can die tomorrow. That's great. But if you die tomorrow, you shouldn't be dead because you spent all your money, you ate and drank all your food, and you will probably, worse if you have kids, you were left with nothing. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Right? So they reach the investment part.
there's
To
no
do
investment. And I
business-
keep saying it's the do business part. And at least quote the thing properly, please, people.
No.
Choice to live, work, raise family, and do business. There are no investment parts in this, in them goal.
Anyway, so the investment
The
part,
business would be the investment.
Exactly. So when I say do business, I just say
woman.
don't
So
start
the
with me.
investment part is going off well.